let's have a look at selecting multiple layers. I'm just going to create some new layers. I don't like this one, it got pixelated. Let's get rid of it. And let's create two more. And again, I'll just create some strokes. All right. So now I want to talk about, whoops, I want to talk about activating multiple layers. So with auto select enabled, what you can do is click outside of the layer that you want to select and hold the mouse down so you create this selection box. So you'll see as my mouse starts touching pixels from another layer, it adds it to the selection. And there we have it. I've selected all three layers at the same time, and I can move them around. You might have noticed you don't need to make a box completely surrounding all the other layers. In fact, this could cause some problems. So let's just set it up. So let's say I'm trying to select the green and blue, and I think that I need to include the whole box, include the whole layer inside the box. You'll see I've actually accidentally selected the red layer as well. So all you need to do to include a layer in the selection is click and drag, and once the mouse just touches a pixel in that layer, it is selected. So if I want to add the blue to this selection now, there we go. It's already selected because I crossed over into its space, and you can verify this in the layers panel over here. So now when you need to move this object, you'll need to click on a pixel of any of the active layers, and then you'll be able to move it around. There's another way of working with this tool. So with the move tool active, I'm going to click outside a layer to deselect. So you see I have two layers selected and I want to deselect. So I just clicked outside of the layers and now the layers are no longer active. Another way is using a keyboard modifier to select multiple layers. So I'm going to click to select the first layer, then I'll hold the shift button and click to select the second layer. So this is another very convenient way of selecting multiple layers in the canvas. Now this is with auto select. So if you have auto select disabled, first let me deselect the layers. So I turned off auto select now, and I'm going to use the layers panel to select multiple layers. So this is how you do it. You click on the first layer to activate it, then you hold the command button to select additional layers. You could click to add it to the selection or click to remove it from the selection. Another keyboard modifier you can use is to select a range of layers. So I'm going to click outside any of these layers to deselect. I will click the first layer, hold the shift button, and click the last layer in the range, and it will select all the layers in between. In this case, there was only one. However, that's how you would select an entire range of layers in the Layers panel. And this is very similar to how file system behaves. So on your computer, if you click the first file in the list and hold Shift and click the last, you will select the entire range. So this is very similar to how the file system works. Whether you're on the Mac or PC, it's the same functionality. And Photoshop tries to mimic that to recreate keyboard shortcuts that are familiar to you.